What is going on to you, Virgos? So, y'all actually have the Judgment, the Knight of Wands, and then you also have the Five of Swords. No, Seven of Swords. Let me show you these three cards here. So, let me see. Excuse me. Interesting. I think from what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing that you Virgos are more so like a lot of you Virgos have something to prove to yourselves. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the Judgment, right? Some sort of not really wanting you to be around, right? This was the past, obviously. But the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords being, now it's a sense of you want people to look at you and see what it is that they missed. But it's not about that. It's about something that you Virgos got to do for yourselves. Something that you Virgos have to prove to yourselves. The reason why I'm saying that is because there's some, remember what it is I was saying about 2025. There's a sense of you Virgos, it was about value. It was about having value, showing value, being able to actually show that, you know, like Naruto Uzumaki, right, was once disliked. They didn't want him around. And now being the Hokage, right? The individual that is basically like would be like the prime minister of today, or like the president, or whatever the case may be, right? Their version of it. And like the different regions being like countries and stuff like that, right? Or provinces. So I just see a lot of you Virgos looking at it like, once again, if a person doesn't want to get to know you, I just see you Virgos kind of looking at them like there's something wrong with them. Because I think that I see that you Virgos are very much so building your value. And there's a sense of people refuse to see it. So let me just go ahead and spell it out for you Virgos and for those people. All those people that you Virgos got told were stronger than you, got treated better than you, right? You know, you may have been treated like trash compared to some people. I just see a lot of you Virgos are like, but you outworking all of them. You know, you're outworking all of them, because the Knight of Wands is a person who very much so is an individual who is straightforward, wants to come in and wants to get, you know, love and what they want, and is here to take it, right? It's here to actually get what they're looking for. And excuse me, and is looking to get it. And the situation with that is a lot of you very much so do not want to be denied, right? A lot of you Virgos have been through this, the Seven of Swords, time and time again. People treat you differently than they do other people, because you Virgos, you thought that when you give kindness, kindness should be given back in turn, but that wasn't the case. And so now you Virgos are like, okay, so you'll outwork all those individuals that get treated with so much respect. Now it's a matter of, now what are they going to say? They have to pay attention to you now, because if they don't, then they've got something else going on, because you're pathetic, right? But yet you're outworking all the individuals that they give so much favor to, and it's clear. So the only way that they will continue to give those individuals this kind of attention and keep exalting them is if they have a bias. So there's a sense of you Virgos will expose the bias if they do have that. It will expose it. So now it kind of proverbially twists the arm of, well, now they have to pay attention to you. They don't have a choice. They have to. They have to, because they can't say, I don't I don't I don't want to pay attention to you. You're not worth. They can't say that because they'd be lying. You know that they would be lying. They know that they would be lying. Everybody who was involved would know, okay, you capping, you lying. Stop telling lies. You lying right now like a mug. And see, this is what the Four of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune represents. Us Virgos showing and proving our value, not to other people, but to ourselves, right? The confidence that we had problems building up and fortifying, right? Making strong over the years. Because us Virgos sometimes have problems with our confidence. We are building that confidence because of our accomplishments, because we're accomplished in matters of love, in matters of finances. We are accomplished in different areas. So you Virgos know what you're talking about when it comes to love, why you do what you do. And there's a sense of accomplishment and experience that come with that. So you know why it is that you do what you do, like I said before. So now nobody can essentially play you or G you or try to make it seem like you aren't meant to be respected because of da 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 da. No, you Virgos know good and well what you've been through, and you know the lessons that you have learned. And in other words, what I'm trying to say here is you Virgos said, okay, when it came to people, right, acting like you were nothing, and you said, okay, fine, you stepped away from that. And what you Virgos essentially did is you let everybody go to their own devices. The Four of Wands and the Hierophant, however, represents, and now, like it is, I said before, people can't seem to ignore you. They have a problem doing that because, again, and what are they, like, it would, like I said before, it would expose the bias that they have or had or have if they don't look at you and say, okay, you actually did accomplish something. You know what I mean? Because it's like you could only because I'm gonna say what it is, because what it is that people are playing like they don't see you. They're pretending. They're playing a pretending game. They don't see you. You don't matter. You don't have value. You gotta show and prove something to the group. And I just see a lot of you Virgos being like, forget about the group. You're showing and proving something to yourselves. You don't care about the group. Because what kind of a group do you want to hang out in where they have to go through hazing you, right? Treating you like trash. If they just think of you as being useless, why don't they just ask? Why do they have to, I got to treat you poorly to see what it is that you are made out of? That's counterproductive. You know, way to break somebody down and treat them like trash. You know, some people get pressed and they feel like they have to perform. But then other people like you Virgos are like, I don't care. I'm shrugs my shoulders. I don't care. I'm going to continue to do what I want to do. Who cares? You know, regardless of if people don't like it. I don't care. What are they going to do? What can they do? What can they offer to me? They want to do the hazing so much where I got to validate myself to them. But who are they? What value are they going to give to me? What kind of validation are they going to give to me? And the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, and the you also have the King of Pentacles, represents how, and so a lot of you Virgos get a lot of people attention now. You're getting a lot of attention in the sense that people see you as a eligible option that they could hang out with, right? So now there's a sense of, well, what are you going to do now, right? And then the Empress and the Ace of Cups represents you Virgos are going to continue to do what it is that you Virgos continue to do, which is be selective. Because you Virgos already pretty much know the game. You know what it is. You Virgos know that, you know, all the little birdies want is some bread. all the little birdies wanted some bread, meaning that regardless of who you into, regardless of who you into, what you like, right, whoever you are, right, all it is that people want to do, some not all, but some of them, all it is that they're going to want to do is try to eat up off of you, eat off of your plate. And you Virgos know that, you know. If I get this job, if and when I get it, you think I'm just going to be running around hanging out with everybody that said that they rock with me now? Of course not. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be even more quiet than I originally am now, because I'm not going for it. I'm not rocking with it. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for the now, now you want to pay me attention and you like me because why? Because things are going well. But you should have been rocking with me before, because I told you that things were going to go well. I've always planned to, regardless of if I don't have a job, I still have stocks that pay me every month. I still have the YouTube channel. So I'm not a bum. I'm not just going to sit here and just be lazy and just dirt all over me and I don't have anything and I'm just destitute. I'm accustomed to having maybe not everything in the world, but I'm accustomed to having some things. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's the same, and I'm a Virgo saying this, so it's the same mentality. You're going to continue to be as what you Virgos are, selective. Because when it comes to things like matters of love, guess what? You should be selective. See, you Virgos know what to do. You know how love goes. You know how it goes. That's why it's so difficult for you to be in a relationship nowadays. Because the kind of love that people are talking about they want, they're in love with the almighty dollar. They're in love with consumerism, right? You Virgos actually know what love is, where two people don't necessarily have to have a dime, but they'll be in a relationship and there's loyalty there. You understand what I'm saying? So, let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the judgment. So overall, what I'm seeing here for you is that I'm seeing that you Virgos are becoming more valuable. And you're starting to kind of upstage or kind of cast a shadow, if you will, on other people's laziness and their ego. Because y'all are the underdog, right? Y'all are the underdog. Capricorn, Virgos are the underdog. So you're not looked at. Remember what it is I said before. Virgo is the zodiac sign that gets ignored. See, Leo is the sign that gets all the attention. Virgo is the sign that people ignore. People act like they don't see you, right? Because they're pretending. They're playing a game. They see you. It's just that they're playing this elitist game. Right? And it really goes to show you how sick and how disgusting it is that people are so egregiously despicable. I'm using all these $10 and $20 words, but a person is so despicable, they will literally play like they can't see you. Even though you Virgos have value and you've always had value the whole time, right? To be a Virgo means to give value, to have value in order to give it. Because Virgo is the zodiac sign of what? Service. So there's no way you can give service to other people and they don't have value. You dig what I'm saying? So let's clarify the judgment, like I said. Uh-oh. Come on now. Page of Cups. Right. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. Basically, like it is I just said a few minutes ago, people see your value now. But it was delusional before when they was playing like they didn't see your value. They always did. But they weren't mentally and spiritually and physically ready to actually be with you Virgos, says the Page of Cups. But the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups is, but now people see your value. People the people that didn't see your value before, that played like they were blind to it, They see those same people that played like they were blind to your value, they see your value now. So the thing is that the Five of Cups now and the Four of Pentacles speaks to how a lot of you understand this for what this is. You Virgos understand, right? The Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. It's about the company that you keep in as well. You got to be very investigative and very selective about the company that you Virgos are keeping. A lot of you Virgos have your head on your shoulders. You know the position that you're in. A lot of you Virgos know that, yeah, things are going well for you, right? And people are going to want to become attached to you because everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people are on some usury type stuff. A lot of people are on that type of time where they want to be on some usury. And so you Virgos know what type of time it is. You can't take them seriously because of it. And you know that you have to protect yourself above all else. Otherwise, you'll be getting caught up in the same Virgo problem where you give value to other people, but people don't give value to you back. And so, again, a lot of you just have your head on your shoulders. A lot of you just have your head on your shoulders. Yo, let's clarify the Empress. Temperance, Six of Swords, the Sun, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. Again, you forgive them, and you're not holding anything against them. You're not holding a grudge. Those same people that acted like they didn't see you. But still, regardless of if the people are new or not, you still got to have your head on your shoulders. You still need to know what you're doing. You still need to know how to be street smart and maneuver. And you Virgos are street smart, and you know how to maneuver. You know the differences because they showing you a whole new face now. To some of the people that acted like they couldn't see you, they showing you a whole new face now. Now they're favoring you just a little bit more. And it's like, but they should have been doing that. And it's disgusting because it's fake. No, if you wanted them to actually show you favor, you wanted them to see, again, you. See, a lot of people are really in love with their reflection. A lot of people are really in love with their projections of what they want to see from their partner offering them, as opposed to two sincere people offering what they can. You understand what I'm saying? And then being yes, transparent, but being grateful of the fact that they get anything at all, right? It doesn't take a whole lot for me to be happy. And the reason why it doesn't take a lot for me to be happy is because I like people, like for instance, like with movies, right? They want things to be done a particular kind of way. For me, I watch the movie, and for the most part, as long as it's not terribly, it's just horrible, I'll go ahead and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I liked it. Because for me, my expectations, what I'm expecting to see out of this stuff, like I'm not, it's like, dude, like, what do you expect to see? Like, remember, they're working with CGI, they're working with this, they're working with, like, this is not real life to where this happens and this stuff is happening. It's like, what do you expect to see? This is a movie, yo. Same thing when it comes to life. Like, you know, and see, because of it, the Six of Swords and the Sun card represents how, again, people just see you like their savior now. Like, because it means that you came up, you're obligated to now start serving other people. And it's like, but yeah, but the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords represents, but they forget that you serve or you give to people who actually are in need. And you don't give every last bit. You just give some. You give what you can. You don't normally give everything. And see, the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords represents that. other people think they got you Virgos caught up in a situation where if they butter you up, if they kiss your butt or your behind enough, you'll just start doing things for them because things are going well for you. And you Virgos are still not on that type of time. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace. Have a good one.